Welcome back, everybody. My name is Rahel, and today I would like to talk to you guys about your own personal superpowers. So that sounds like a superhero, and I guess in a way we kind of are. We all have gifts, and sometimes we don't recognize those gifts because they seem sometimes, if you don't understand them or how to use them, more like a hindrance or something negative. So what I mean by that is your personal superpowers is, for example, being very sensitive. So sensitivity to energies that are around you, or you're picking them up without even knowing it. So being empathic is one of them. Being intuitive, all those things, if you don't recognize them or know what they're about, they can become pretty burdensome. So you need to learn what they are and what the benefit is to them, and then you can manage them in your daily life to your advantage, and they become an asset instead of a hindrance in your life. So what I learned in my life, because I pick up energies really easy, but in the beginning I didn't know what that meant. I just felt a certain way and was overwhelmed with things and didn't know why things would trigger me or make me feel negative or make me feel sad or anything like that. So you try to cope every day with that, and it's not working because you think there's something wrong with you. And really, there isn't anything wrong with you. You're just picking up the energies around you, and your body and your brain translates it into something that doesn't make you feel good if you're not aware of it. So over time, I learned to figure out how to ask myself, is it mine? Is it my energy that I'm feeling, or is it somebody else's? And just by asking that question, is it mine or somebody else's, I realized probably 90% of what I felt or how it made me feel was actually not me. It came from an outside source, and I could step away from it and let it go. So when I asked that question, if it was mine, it would stay. If I would say, or is it somebody else or something else, it's almost like it moved away from me. And that's how I knew, oh, that's not me that I'm feeling somebody else's emotions or somebody else's energy. Or if nobody was around, sometimes it's just global. So that means being like sensitive to energies around you, even on a grand scale, depending how much of a sensitive or an empath you are. So to use that to my advantage, I could step into a room and know exactly what's going on before I even started talking to people, so I could prepare myself or protect myself by being prepared by the energies that were around me. And later on, the more sensitive I got to those things, I realized I didn't have to stick around for most parts around those energies. I could walk away, or I could throw something positive in it and diffuse those energies so I could move comfortably with it. Or if it was really bad, I would protect myself. And protecting yourself, you can do that in many ways. You might want to read up on some of it. Sometimes it's helpful to have semi-precious crystals with you, if you believe in that. Everything is energy, right? So they have an energy and they can protect you, so you're not as affected by outside sources that seem to disrupt your daily life. Or wearing white. Wearing white is a good one. So wear a white shirt if you have a meeting that you're terrified of, or having to meet a person that you're almost scared of meeting. The color white is very protective again, or you can imagine yourself in a bubble of white light. And just by doing those little things, you are protected. Or do a prayer. Pray and ask for help, either by your ancestors, by your angels, by God or source, or whatever you believe in. It doesn't matter. And just literally ask for protection and help. They are more than happy to help you, so you can facilitate your energies and move through life a little bit smoother and easier. So this is a very different segment. Today it's a little bit more personal, but I know lots of people struggle with things like that and they don't know how to cope with it. And because I had to go through it, I know what it's like. And it took me a long time to figure out what I was even facing, and I just thought I was overly sensitive and overly, I don't know, just weird and different, and all of a sudden it just kind of fell into place and I learned how to deal with it. And for me it works every time if I protect myself or have to walk away or whatever you have to do to protect your own energy, right? So I hope this was a little bit insightful. Maybe you find something else that works for you. Just go by what feels right, and I hope I get to see you again, and take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.